Good evening. Happy birthday to JB. I hope you have had a great day, and hopefully we can cap it off with a few interesting moths. Hello, Alyssa. Thank you for being here. And Chloe too, not just, it's JB's big day, but it's also great to see Chloe. Nola, good evening to you. Thanks for being here. Dan and Clovis. How are you, Dan? Great to see you. I think Christiane was here earlier. I saw her messages on there, I guess 10:05. So it's quite a while ago now. I just went back to the chat. Oh, I guess Ryan's here. Hello, Ryan and Morales. Welcome back. Got a nice group here for JB's birthday party. Hey, there's Dan number 1. How are you, Dan in Descanso? So nice to see you here. Thanks. Thanks for saying hello. A nice warm night here in Cormierville. I think it's still around 70 degrees Fahrenheit. 21 or 22 Celsius. There's just a little bit of a breeze picking up now from the south. And I think we're overcast. I'm not sure though. I don't see any stars. Well, let's take a look. See if we can find JB a lifer, a newbie. Oh, hang on. Am I going to have a light issue again tonight? Hello, Iris. Nice to see you again, Iris. It's been a while. Sorry, I'm just having an issue with my light here. Oh, it's on. All right. See if there's any moths left here now. I think there were more here an hour ago when I was out. We have some flying ants again tonight. But, well, yeah, there are some flying ants down here. Not very many. There were a lot more here an hour ago. So what do we look at first? This is a hemlock looper here with his wings closed. I think we had our first hemlock looper last night. And This I'm not sure of. It's related to the herpetogrammas, and we've seen this a couple of times, but I'm not sure what it's called. I'm not even sure what genus it's in, but it's herpetogramma-like. Now this is not a Gyponoma. I've been calling them Gyponomas. I think it's Gyponana. This one has got reddish legs, or pinkish legs. It's got a more pointed snout. This is a leafhopper. Be interesting to see what genus that is in. And here's some kind of an ichneumon wasp. Another small one, but with very colorful legs. Caddisfly. Very attractive micro moth there. These are really common in the autumn. I think they're in the genus Buccalatrix, but I don't know what species there are. I think there's a bunch of them that look like this. And Buccalatrix, I'm not sure. Buccalatrix. Buccalatrix, Buccalatrix. It's quite a large genus of micro moths. You see there's another one there, same species. So Bravo umbrella, BU. Same moth, pointing in different directions. All right, what else do we have here? Let's get another better look at this leafhopper here. Oh, I actually recognize that one. It's called the black-ledged sharpshooter. See if I can find it again. Meanwhile, there's another leafhopper here. It's a different species. Oh yeah, I know this one. I've seen this one before. Don't know the name. Can't remember the name, sorry. There's a pretty large leafhopper here. This one has pinkish legs also. Not sure. It's not a Gyponana. It's large. There's two here. Quite a size difference between these two, and quite a difference in the shape of the head too. So probably two different species. Here's a hemlock looper with its wings open. Ginger, you think you missed one. Hi, Brianna. Welcome aboard. Iris, I see your wish list there. Let's see what we can do. Alyssa, yes, your messages are showing up. All good, Ginger? Okay. Sorry for focusing on the leafhoppers here, but there seem to be quite a few around tonight. Anyway, here's a grass veneer. Possibly Leach's grass veneer. And in the background, it's aqua moth that I think is called Biden's borer, which we've seen a few times before. Biden's, like Joe Biden, Biden's borer. Got sharp-angled carpet moth. You can see some more of these flying ants. Here's the leafhopper walking backwards. Okay, we were disconnected. I think we're back now. Okay, Alyssa. See your message there. There are these possibly two different species of leafhoppers side by side. You can see the size difference. And the one on the right has has a more pointed snout. Now, is this just male, female? I don't know. And this is obviously a completely different leafhopper, this tiny green one here. And up here, here's a Gypinoma for comparison over here. They're big clunky things. See the striping on the top of the thorax there, and the bold venation pattern in the wings. Very round head, greenish legs. Gypinoma is the genus for these. That's it, Alyssa. I've been calling them Gypinoma, I think. Just for a few weeks. Big, long antenna on this caddisfly. Here's a plant bug. And over here is another leafhopper. Yet another species. We've seen this one quite a few times, but first time tonight, I think. Oh, we have Mr. Katydid has come to see us. Presumably broad-winged katydid. Sorry if this is upside down for some of you, and I'll turn the iPad around. Broad-winged bush katydid. And Morales, is this a female? Oh, sorry, getting tangled up here. Is this the one that was in your bedroom, Iris? No thanks. No thanks, I don't need your hand. This is a pale beauty, but unusually white one. Usually they're pale green coloration. This truly is a pale beauty, a pale beauty. Green, oh, I just saw white underwing. It's a green lacewing here. We have a white underwing right down here. Look at this beauty. White underwing. I'll just show you some of the other moths around it. This here is the another one we saw last night that I couldn't name. It's called the false hemlock looper. It's a medium-sized moth, but it looks tiny compared to the white underwing. Over here is a gypsy moth, which we normally think of as being quite a large moth, but it's pretty small compared to the white underwing. Those bands of cloth are 11 millimeters wide. So this one looks like it's 1, 2, 3, 4, between 45 and 50 millimeters in length. Looks like a pig's face on the back. It does look kind of like a little devil or something there. Or a bison. I saw a bison there for a moment. Anyway, before we get carried away, here's a hemlock looper down here. So this is a hemlock looper, and I was going to show you the false hemlock looper, but it's gone now. Caddisfly. a big, there was a crane fly there. It took off. Over to the shingles here. Zestia dolosa. Zestia dolosa. Here's a small. Well, this is our sweet fern geometer. Just kind of overexposed because of the the dark shingles all around it. Sweet fern geometer. Here's a this is called the unmarked dagger. I've seen this a few times. Again, it's overexposed. Although it is quite white with some subtle dark marks on it. It's a better representation of what it looks like. Although it's called the unmarked dagger, it actually has some markings. Compared to other daggers, it's pretty unmarked. Don't know what that is, it's very worn. Sharp angled carpet moth there. Another one here. Down here is, that's the false hemlock looper. And over here we have, it's a flame-shouldered dart on the left. And we have a Microphorus beetle here. And looks like it has quite a few mites on its elytra. Those phoretic mites. Sorry with all the movement and the lack of focus. Don't know why the camera would have trouble focusing on this beetle, but it seems to be. Okay, mosquito on my palm. Lesser maple spanworm. Yeah, Chloe and JB, I saw that you were doing a night stream tonight. So I don't know if you have been doing that before or not, but if it's new, I wish you well. Forward to seeing what turns up. Not sure what that moth is. It's our white underwing once again. The Zestia up above it. Gypsy moth in the lower right. Microforest beetle once again. See the mites in the walking around on the elytra. And the thorax. There's a whole bunch of them there in the middle of the wing, middle of the elytra. 3 or 4 of them. Another one walking around. So these mites just use the beetle for transportation. They don't harm the beetle in any way. Some kind of a micro. Crane fly. Banana. Leafhopper. Caddisfly. Nice micro moth up here. Not sure what genus this is. Newman wasp with an ovipositor, so a female. This is another one of those larger leafhoppers with a pointed head. I think these larger green ones that aren't Gyponana are in the genus Dracocephala, if I'm not mistaken. D-R-A-E-C-O, Dracocephala, C-E-P-H. C-E-P-H-A-L-M-A. That doesn't sound right. Dracocephala. C-E-P-H-A-L-A. Cephala. Dracocephala. That's it, Alyssa. How many millimeters is this? Well, the bands of tissue are 11 millimeters, so this looks like it is about 10. No, it's probably 11. And see if I can find a Gyponana here to compare length with. Here's a Gyponana. Gyponana looks like it's maybe 13, 14 millimeters. Yeah, these gyponanas are just about the largest leafhoppers that we get here. So here's a gyponana, and here's this one I think is in the genus Dracocephala. You can see the gyponana's quite a bit broader, a couple of millimeters longer, very different head shape. The venation's very different in the wings too. On gyponanas, the venation within the wings is very obvious and sort of irregular. This species, you don't see any cross veins. There's another one of those Dracocephala. Oh, another moth. Some more up here, gyponana, the Dracocephala. Crane fly. A nice caddisfly here. Looks like the antenna are about the same length as the body. Iris, did you think we'd gone bananas here? Could be right. There's another plant bug. An interesting species, this one. I don't know what it is. Looks like touches of green maybe in the thorax, in the triangle there, the base of the wings. And down here we have, okay, that's one we looked at earlier. Check over here on the shingles. I see something new already. This is, what is this, stormy arches? I think, gosh, I'm not sure. I get confused between stormy arches and cloudy arches. I think this is one of those two. Looks like it might be a new one for the stream. Not overly large. My fingernail is 12 millimeters wide, just the nail. So, well, it's pretty good size, about 30 millimeters long. to check that one out after the stream. What else do we have here? I'm really surprised that the sheet isn't just covered with moths tonight because it's so mild. Here's a nice gyponana that's quite red. This is certainly the reddest one we've seen this autumn. I think I was telling you before how these red ones, the ones that have any red in them, are usually identified at Bug Guide as a separate species from the all green ones. But well, I know we've talked about this before. I found that as the season progresses, I see gyponanas that have more and more and more red until, well, into late September they're all red like this. So I don't know if it is a separate species or just dependent on the temperature as it gets cooler in the autumn. There's another a small leafhopper right beside the reddish gyponana. There's another gyponana with quite a bit of red on it, but less than the last one we saw. This one has predominantly green wings. What's that little guy there? Just a bit too small to make out anything on that. I think it's a species of bark louse. I've got so many mosquitoes that have bitten my hands tonight. It's an all green gyponana for me. All right, we'll take another quick look around the right side of the sheet here. See, our white underwing is still with us. And our gypsy moth. And this is, I believe, a northern variable dart here on the cord. Our Lycophorus beetle is still here. I don't see the mites. I guess they're on the right side. Oh, there's one on the left side too. They're quite reddish gyponana. It's interesting how these are appearing so suddenly. Here's a green and burgundy stink bug. A nice gyponana there below it. Banasa dimidiata. It's the scientific name of the stink bug. Banasa, I think, is B-A-N-A-S-A. Yeah, they were color coordinated. That was awesome. All right, I don't see anything else. Back onto the sheet, go across the sheet one more time. So our pale beauty is still there. Green lacewing. Here's a spittle bug. I think this is the meadow spittle bug. Spittle bug. Iris, I suppose you want one of those for your bedroom too. The more typically colored pale beauty. Crane fly. It's another spittle bug, or the same one. Same species anyway, meadow spittle bug. Pale beauty, just walked over top of it. Let's just go up along the light here and see what we have. Some flying ants. There's a midge. Tiny beetle. Interesting little fly there. And a caddisfly. Very small species. I believe he's having some lunch. I think this is a bug. Some kind of a bug, but I don't know. No idea what group it's in. Very small. A plant bug there. Plant bug there. All right, Well, I'm not seeing a whole lot of new activity. Seems to be the same ones staying put. Some kind of a water beetle. Biden's borer once again. Final look at a red Japonana. Another false hemlock looper. That looks like Batman. There is a moth called Batman moth. It's a real small micro moth. That's the young. And flew away. Nothing new over here on the shingles. This one needs to be determined. Cloudy arches or stormy arches, one of the two. And I think we'll call it a night. Don't see anything new at all. Pretty wild birthday party, eh, JB? Hemlock looper, crane fly. All right. Well, thank you everyone for tuning in. I must say the numbers have been very impressive tonight. According to YouTube, there have been consistently over 15 people for a good part of the stream. So I don't know if those are real numbers or not, but that's what it's saying. Right now it's saying 20. So I just want to thank everyone for tuning in. Please hit the like button if you haven't already. And make sure to wish JB a happy birthday if you haven't already. Come back and see us again soon. 21 people now. Alyssa and Ginger, thank you so much. Hope I didn't go too fast. Thanks, Ryan. Appreciate it. Wild and wonderful birthday, eh, JB? You're going to sleep well tonight after this, eh? Listen, it's a pleasure always a pleasure, JB, to have you and Chloe here with us. So thank you so much. Enjoy the rest of your birthday. Good night, Brianna. Thank you for being here. Appreciate it. Nola. Oh, India's mom is there. Erica. Hi, Erica. And India. Thanks so much. Great to have you. Dan, thank you. Dan and Clovis. As usual, give my best to the girls. Morales, thank you so much. Iris, nighty night, dear. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Happy dreams. Hope you don't find any grasshoppers in your bed. Special thanks to Ginger and Alyssa. Dan, good idea. What an awesome job they do. Trying to make sense of my muttering. 80 finch. Wow. After 3 a.m. here in the UK. And you're watching this. Well, what can I say, 80? Except thanks so much. And Dan and Descanso, thank you so much. Great to have you here, Dan. Both Dans. Yeah, we had 21 there, Noah. Everybody turned out for the birthday party. I'm just looking through the chat here to see who I forgot, if anyone. I always feel so bad afterwards when I remember somebody that was here in the chat earlier that I'd forgotten about. Anyway, I think we've got just about everybody. So have a great night, and we'll see you tomorrow. It's supposed to be a fairly nice day, another hot day here in Cormierville. Today was up to, well, at one point today, with the humidity, the temperature was 99 degrees Fahrenheit. I think it was 84 Fahrenheit air temperature, and with the humidity, which was around 70%, it was 99 degrees. And it's supposed to be similar tomorrow. Then we're getting into this weird, cooler, very wet weather next week. And of course, all of us here on the East Coast have to keep an eye on, I can't remember the name of the hurricane that's out there. The Category 5 hurricane, is it Lee? Hurricane Lee? Anyway, the projections kind of show it possibly heading this way, as in the Maritime provinces, or Newfoundland, but that's still a week away. All right, take care, everyone. See you tomorrow. Bye-bye.